Good afternoon and welcome to the final round 27 final home game of the regular season between Halifax Panthers and Featherstone Rovers. It was a sun-drenched stadium before, the clouds just come over, but it's great weather for what should be a mouth-watering clash. Means nothing in the table, but it's always a rip-roaring game between these two local rivals. I'll go through the teams first of all, starting with the visitors, Featherstone Rovers. They line up with Craig Hall, number 4 at fullback, number 2 Luke Briscoe, number 3 Joe Lalua, number 33 Jack Broadbent, number 36 Tom Lynham, number 29 Jonathan Ford, number 27 Riley Jacks, number 8 ex-Fax loanee Craig Kopchap, number 14 Matty Wilder, number 35 another ex-Fax prop Gadwin Springer, number 8 Josh Hardcastle, number 12 Jesse Senlefeo, and number 16 Junior Moores. On the bench of the Rovers, number 9 Connor Jones, number 10 James Lockwood, number 32 Sam Essay, and number 26 Adam Cuthbertson, and they are of course coached by Brian McDermott. The Panthers line up, few changes again for this last home game of the Betfred Championship regular season. They line up as followed. Number 1 James Woodburn Hall, number 19 Zach McComb, number 3 Greg Worthington, number 4 Joe Rundle, number 5 James Saltonstall, number 24 Louis Dufresne, number 7 Joe Keys, number 16 Will Calco, number 9 Brandon Moore, number 10 Dan Murray, number 11 Ben Kavanagh, number 12 Matt Garside, number 31 Kevin Leroyer. And on the bench today for the Panthers, number 14 Kyle Wood, number 18 Matty G, number 13 Jacob Fairbank, and number 21 Titus Guaze. And we are of course coached by the brilliant Simon Griggs. Referee today is Chris Kendall, and let's hope he polices a fast flowing game today. Before the game we'll be observing a minute's silence and a national anthem to pay our respects to the recently deceased Queen Elizabeth II and the new national anthem for the new King Charles III, as Rugby League pays its respects to those that we've lost.
We would further invite you to join with a rendition of our national anthem, God Save the King.
Look out. Down in the dugout, I don't know. I've been up here all the time. The minute silence, impeccably observed by the crowd here, along with the new national anthem. And as the players, dignitaries, the families, the young kids of the players for the last home game of the season come off the pitch, it's down to business for the last home game of the season. Like I said, means nothing for the league table, The position's already sorted. Halifax finishing third and Featherstone finishing second. But could it be a psychological blow before the playoffs, where if it goes for the phone books, these two sides could well be meeting soon. So one guy who isn't on the pitch today was joining me here. Is top try scorer Lachlan Walmsley.
Hey Mick, Mike, thanks for having me, mate. Good to be here. Should be a good game.
Just before I kick off, just a couple of questions. One, how gutted are you not to be out there? And two, can you tell us why you're not out there?
Mate, obviously disappointed not to be out there. Just being rested for next week. Gives the opportunity for a couple of other boys to get a run and get some fitness in case we've got some more injuries. But yeah.
Well, I said before, it's a bit of a dead rubber in terms of the table, but certainly with the hits that are going on there from Gadwin, Springer on Leroya, it's blood and thunder, and you're well out of the way of that for next week.
Yeah, got to stay out of trouble from him.
So the Panthers start from deep with Will Calcott, met by Matty Wildy, along with three others, but still making yards. Calcott. Panthers playing from left to right, wearing their blue and white with the Rovers in their chain strip of sky blue and white. As the Panthers make the 40-metre line through Ben Kavanagh, here's returning Joe Keys. Hands on to Leroya, starting this week instead of coming off the bench. As the Panthers make halfway, decent first set here. What's the kick like from Keys? Puts it high towards the corner, but no pressure on Craig Hall. But it's a decent chase there as the Panthers strap the Rovers on their own 20-metre line. As they look to attack here with Luke Briscoe. Tom Lynham comes in, taking another scoot, and it's a back three. We're making yards here for the Rovers. As Wildy, hands on to Kotchak dummies, but well held there by Dan Murray. Held up by Brandon Moore. Rovers already in Panthers territory. Here's Jonathan Ford, brings it short, but well marshalled there by Greg Worthington on that Rovers man. Fifth tackle already. Riley Jacks puts boot to ball, and Woodburn Hall takes it well. First chance of the ball here. Zach McComb breaking through. He's still going, McComb, looking for support, but he's done needing there, does he? Great return there. Zach.
Woody to play off it here.
Woodburn Hall trying to spy broken field, looking for the big man in the middle, steps through, and Springer gets him high, and Chris Kendall awards the first penalty of the game there. Great attacking set there from the Panthers there, Lachlan.
That was great by Zach, mate. Used his feet, made the space, and good to get on the front foot. Woody got a high tackle there, but we'll look to make the most of it here.
Great attacking position here from Halifax. The tap penalty just 25 metres out. Here's Moore, hands on to Leroya. Pretty of a standing start, but it sets the play up. Options left and right here for the Panthers. Here's Keys, on to Jouffre, on to Kavanagh. Attracts three Rovers defenders, put down just over 10 yards out from the line. Here's Keys, finds Dan Murray with on-rushing. Kotchak meets him, still trying to make yards. Murray 10 yards out centre field. Moore shifts left and goes right. Here's Jouffre out the back to Woodburn Hall dummies, and it goes through, and it's the first try of the game for the Panthers, and it's a returning James Woodburn Hall. Less than 5 minutes gone here at the Shay in this round 27 clash, and it's the Panthers that strike first.
Like clockwork that, Woody out the back, plenty of time for the ball. Easy dummy, strolls straight over, too big, too strong. Great try.
Did really well there. Say, line him short the line, expecting the long pass out, but playing with his head up there, Woodburn Hall dummied and going through on his return there.
Yeah, it was a big miss last week, obviously, the last couple of weeks. He's coming back from that hammy injury, so it's good to see him back on the side. He's been a big miss. Hopefully he has a blinder today.
I say, when we've had the first choice spine of Woodburn Hall, Jouffre, Keys, Moore, we look a really dangerous side on the attack, don't we?
Yeah, mate, of course. It's the top three, obviously, in the comp, those spines. So Lee's probably the only one that can match it with us. I think we should get the better of Fev with that spine, but still a long way to go in this game.
As Keys lines up for this conversion, how much of a psychological blow would it be to get a decent win over Featherstone today?
Yeah, of course, mate. Great kick by Keys there.
Great kick.
Yeah, of course. After this game, obviously, it's a 3v6, so if we can look to get a win next week, we'll be coming up against Fev. So if we can get a quick win over them here today, you never know what can happen in 2 weeks' time, but we've obviously got to get the win next week first.
That is, got to take one game at a time, but it's hard not to think too far ahead when it's got the proposition of Featherstone away, semi-final rugby. As Jouffre collects the kick-off, hands it to Leroy, winds up the run, but he's met by strong Featherstone defence there, as the Panthers look to make yards out of their own territory here. Featherstone looking to make amends for the poor goal line defence there. As Calcott gets up gingerly to his feet, doesn't look good there. As Kavanagh, Worthington, my mistake, takes it past the 20-metre line as Dan Murray does well. 3 men on him still making yards as Moore spies some attack there. Loose pass there from Leroy to Jouffre. We're losing a bit of momentum there. It's Keys.
Good finish to the end of the set.
Kicks with purpose there. Is he going to stay in the field of play? It is.
Great chase.
As Briscoe collects his in-goal area, tries to get out and does well. But it's a great chase there from the Panthers. On a return set from a score, 90-metre set. That's exactly what you want, isn't it, Lachlan?
Yeah, that's it, exactly. Trying to get hold of line them as well. Always got 3 blokes in a tackle. Always trying to offload the ball. So if we can keep hold of them back 3, I think we'll go a long way today.
Here's Leilua. Bit of a danger man, but it's an offside. The Fax defence too keen there to get all the big man. As Chris Kendall evens the penalty count here. And it'll be Craig Hall to kick the Rovers into Panthers territory. Now what's the Panthers defence got in store for the Rovers here? As Kopchak takes it up and met by 3 Panthers defenders. Calcott looks to have shaken off whatever was wrong with him there. Looks a bit of a forward pass, but nothing given as Gadwin Springer charges into the Fax 20 as Wildy goes from dummy half. They lure onto Briscoe. Briscoe on that right wing. Well defended there from the Panthers. Take him in the in goal. So it'll be a Fev play the ball 10 metres out. But a little bit dangerous there, the Fev, but well marshalled there by the Panthers defence. Here's Jonathan Ford. Onto Moores. Jacks. Well taken there. Well taken there by Matt Garside. As Wildy goes from dummy half. Here's Moores. Held by 2 Fax defenders. But he charges over the line. It's the equalising score for the Rovers from Junior Moores. And just after 7 minutes, they strike back, and that's a poor try to concede.
As you can see, after that penalty, they just rolled down our end, and just a mix of getting a good tackle on him there, just couldn't get the job done. But already, Fev straight back in the game.
It's always difficult man to stop his Junior Moores, and when you've just got 2 men just standing there, no momentum behind him, he's very hard to stop. So it's going to be a close game here today. Second v third. And again, like I keep saying, a bit of a dead rub in terms of positions, but in terms of the 2 sides that each coach has named, it's nothing but both sides want to strike that psychological blow before a potential semi-final date in a couple of weeks' time. As Craig Hall strokes the ball over the posts to equalise for the Rovers. So just after 8 minutes of play here, we're all level here, 6 apiece. What were the guys have been saying behind the post in that little huddle there, do you reckon, Lachlan?
Mate, probably just trying to rebuild this set again, giving away silly penalties in their half and just giving them field possession is just not going to help. So just to rebuild that pressure again, get a good line speed here and get a good set away, and I think our back 3 will get us underway again.
Here's Rovers captain Kopchak. Return the ball with Venom onto Hardcastle. Hardcastle met by 3 Fax defenders. Here's Springer. On to Jax. Jax out the back to Hall. Hall, always dangerous, the ball in hand, but well marshalled there by Jouffre. Helped out by Rundle. And finished off downstairs by Matt Garside. As Fev already in the Fax half. As Broadbent on. Here's Moores again. Moores having trouble getting to grips with him. Got his arm free, but didn't get the pass out. Here's Jax on to Senna Lefeo. Well tackled there by Jouffre, but Feather making far too much ground here. It's a last tackle as Jax moves late. Dummies goes through the gap, gets it out to Broadbent, and that's far too easy. Far too easy try for the Rovers as they take the lead. Just under 10 minutes gone here at the Shay, and Fev go back to back with a great try there from Jack Broadbent. Soft defence there from the Panthers. As Riley Jax has far too much room there. Had it on to Broadbent, and it's again another soft try there, Lachlan.
Yeah, that's correct, mate. See, Joey probably didn't work hard enough from the inside, but mate, we slow the ball down quick enough, slow enough, and mate, we've got to deal with that. Can't be letting them sort of tries in.
As Joe Rundle is down here, getting some treatment from the physio in goal. Definitely the wrong time of the year for any kind of injuries. We've got strength in depth, but the more chance we can get our first choice lineup fit and ready, the better a good chance we've got progressing in these playoffs. It's Craig Hall. Lines up the conversion attempt to stretch this lead out, Featherstone. Strikes it well, and it's straight through the post. And after 11 minutes of play here at the Shay, it's Halifax Panthers 6, Featherstone Rovers 12.
I think the boys will just need to rebuild this set again. Can't let them go 80 metres like they just saw before, so if we can rebuild this and keep them to a 50, that'll be us, I think.
Yeah, far too much yards made by Featherstone on their exit set there. Need to tie that up, but easier said than done. As Griggs has been saying for the last few weeks, the level of performance and the level of calibre of teams that we're playing is going up and up, from Bradford to Widnes, then to Featherstone. In these playoffs, we've really got to match these sides. As Joe Rundle jogs back into play, seems to be okay. As Keys kicks off that left-hand side once again. Collected by Ford onto Kopchak, looking for centre field. Well tackled there by Garside. But wrapped up by Murray and Moore. Here's Springer, met by two Panthers defenders. This big Rovers side making far too many yards here. Senna Lefeo goes wide, but met well by Jouffre and Murray. Getting through a lot of work so far, Dan Murray. As Tom Lynham goes from dummy half. Met by three fast defenders, trying to slow this play the ball down. Here's Moores on to Springer, spies a gap, and Gadwin Springer charges through. It's a great tackle there by Woodburn Hall. Panic stations here in defence now as the Rovers look to capitalise. They've got men on that right hand side, but Ford kicks it left. And it's a bit of a wasted opportunity there for the Rovers, which is good for us. But warning signs there again from the Rovers there, Lachlan.
Yeah, he's gone wide there and tipped the ball on, as you can see on the replay here. Great tackle by Woody, one-on-one, mate. Huge tackle, done well enough to slow him down, and Craig Hall probably come up with the wrong option.
Yeah, this is
forward, sorry.
This is definitely a test for Fax now. Can we raise our performance against the better calibre side now, as Worthington takes the ball up, zero tackle. Here's Saltonstall. The three quarters helping out those forwards in the middle. Being tight on here is Joe Rundle, hasn't shaken off that knock, and it'll be Matty G that comes on, and it's ball spill, but nothing given there. The Rovers fans not liking that, but it's play on from Chris Kendall. As Jouffre to Keys, 40-20 attempt here, but Craig Hall rushes over, take it well. As the Rovers 35 metres out from their own line. Now a bit of a reshuffle here for the Panthers. Will G go in the centres for Rundle? Not too sure, but he's a versatile player, is Matty G.
Matty G's going to be defending 3-man. Louis is going to defend at centre. Not sure he's going to play centre, whether it's G or Gas.
As the Rovers charge downfield already on the Panthers 30. Wilder onto Kopchak, onto Ford. Ford to Hardcastle. Thought about giving the pass, but goes himself, met by 3. Last tackle, right on the Halifax 20 as Wilder goes blind onto Ford. Ford, little dink over the top. Is it oh, the bounce. Oh, wicked bounce there. I'm not too sure how he's got that as a dropout, but suppose it's a better result than a try. But again, warning signs here for the Panthers. If Featherstone get a bit of a roll on, very dangerous side to play against here.
Woody's had to go into A on the left-hand side again, as I think he covers that, but I think we did a good enough job to stop them from scoring there.
Well, I couldn't see a fax hand on that whatsoever, but play goes on, and it's Featherstone who'll start the set off 30 metres from the fax line with Kopchak playing the ball. Here's Springer again, getting through a lot of work. Longest stint I've ever seen him do. Here's Wildy, on to Jacks, wide to Senna Lefeo, calls a forward pass, but it's great hands there. Woodburn Hall tries to tackle him, but Lynham is over for the Rovers, and it's too easy for Featherstone right now. And
I think that was a forward pass, but mate, you still need to deal with it anyway. The hunt from the inside.
After a quarter of an hour here,
trying to concede.
It's 16-6 after a quarter of an hour here, with a kick to come. And that is far too easy. That's not the kind of defence we've been used to for the past couple of months from the Panthers, and Featherstone just showing why they finished second in the league here, and why a lot of people are tipping both them and Lee to be in the grand final.
As you can see on that play anyway there, mate, Matty G, I think, was caught at centre. Oh, he's defending at centre at the moment because Joey Rundle's no good. Makes it hard when you've got a second rower having to play on the edges. Hopefully we can bounce back from that and give him a better contest.
Definitely don't help when one of your first choice centres gets injured, and as versatile as Matty G is, I don't think centres in his repertoire. No matter how many lasagna butters he gets through.
I think so.
There's Craig Hall, strikes it really well, and it's a great touchline conversion there from Craig Hall. And after just over a quarter of an hour here at the Shay, it's the Panthers that trail 18 points to 6 to the worst side, Featherstone Rovers. And what kind of response have we got here? As the Rovers fans find their voice. Come over in numbers, fair play to them. As Keys kicks high and left once more. Collected by Ford. And on to Kopchak. Well met by 3 Panthers defenders there. Slow play the ball, and Kendall gives 6 again. As Hardcastle creeps past the 20-metre line. And the Rovers go blind again. Briscoe making that left edge work. Gets a quick play of the ball. These markers on the floor. And is it going to be a penalty here? No.
Got one our way.
You see him give them both ways, those, and luckily it's gone our way there. The Panthers looking to slow the play of the ball down and doing well. Is it one of those where it's responsibility of the ball carrier to secure the ball?
I think he's just knocked it on cold there by the looks of the replay. Kelly, or could have been Diz, I think, stuck in it on the ground, but we'll take that one.
You got to take them when they come. And can the Panthers get another scrum set move here? He goes to G. Conservative play there from the Panthers as G gets into the Rovers 20-metre zone. Jouffre onto Garside, trying to spy a gap in that defence, but the Rovers up to the task. 15 metres out, centre field. Options left and right for Brandon Moore as Jouffre and Woodburn all go left. Keys onto Jouffre, onto lovely ball. Great play there. Zach McComb stepping inside. There's a penalty here. Yeah, late tackle there. And I'm sure this player isn't playing now would have thought he'd be in the corner there from that from that position. But as it is, it's a penalty here for Fax. Now, can Fax sustain this pressure down on that Featherstone line? Here's Jouffre hands it inside to Murray, making Springer and Senna Lefeo work. Less than 10 out here, the Panthers, as Moore onto Calcott met by Kopchak, nearly got the arm free, but goes down in the tackle. 5 out, short to Leroy met by 3 Rovers defenders. Can this defence hold firm? As Keys, dummies, trying to scheme some gaps in the defence. As Woodburn all going a bit side to side here. Halifax they're losing ground. As Woodburn all tries to spy a gap. Nothing doing there. Losing the way a bit in attack here, the Panthers. As Brandon Moore goes himself. Last tackle here. As Kendall puts his arm in the air. As Keys grubbers into the goal. It's great try! And it's Ben Kavanagh who gets the score for the Panthers. His 6th try of the season. And that great relationship that they've got on that left edge proves fruitful again as the Panthers strike back to make it 18 points to 10 with a kick to come.
Keezy had an age with the ball there, mate. Had all day to grab that through. Great push by Cav. Deserved that try.
Great play there. The Rovers defence expecting the kick to the corner, but with the big guy next to me not playing, he decides to go another route, and it's Ben Kavanagh.
Go for the safe option.
They've got such a good relationship on that left edge though, haven't they?
Yeah, left edge, mate, is strong. No matter who's on that edge. Keezy, mate, he's been inspirational all year. You'll see him, he should knock this over. I haven't seen him miss from here. I don't want to put the hoodoo on him. But
here we go. Commentator's case could strike here. We've had Matty G do it. We've had Woodburn all do it. Let's hope it's not a Lachlan Walmsley case.
I could miss it from here, not him. But
you should be sticking up for your fellow ginger goal kicker here.
No, mate. He's like a fine wine, this bloke. He'll do it easy.
Well, they cleaned up at the awards night this week as Joe Keys, and that's one of the reasons why he kicks the goal. And they can hear the Keys chant come from the south stand as the Panthers strike back. 18 points to 12. And it's game back on here at the Shay. And a great response after that bit of pressure there from Fev.
There's 18 minutes to go in this half. Look to build pressure again, mate. It's a must-complete set, as you'd know. If we can get this ball down at least 50 metres, find the corner, and get a good D set away, mate, we'll be putting our foot forward again.
We've said all season how fit our side is. This is a real test of our fitness, coming up against a side like Fev to see how we can stick with them in the arm wrestle in a game like this. As Leroy is met by hard defence there from Kopchak and Senna Lefeo, the south stand raw, wanting a penalty, but nothing wrong with that. Great defence there. As Garside runs it in. The Panthers struggling to get out of their own 20 metres here as they look to spread the ball. Woodburn all out wide to Keys. Keys dummies and tries to go through, and he's dropped the ball as Keys. A rare mistake there from Joe Keys, but you've got to commend the Rovers defence coming out of the blocks like that. And here's Junior Moores. Oh, can the Panthers hold firm here? Wilder goes right to Ford. Ford onto Leilua. Met hard by McComb, but he just tramples over him, does Leilua. Still going. Well put down there by Worthington. Ford onto Kopchak.
By Kelly.
Yeah, but he bounces off him. Good strong defence here from the Panthers as the Rovers look to go left. Cuthbert's on the field, the ex-Leeds man. Onto Junior Moores. Another 4 passes as Hall grubbers it through. Well taken by McComb, but he's trapped in goal. And the Rovers turning the screw every so often. And it's another goal line dropout here for the Panthers. Did well to hold them out, but this is where the test comes. As Joe Keys roared on by that South Stand crowd, trying to roar their team for a good defensive set here as Cuthbertson has the ball 35 metres out from the Halifax line. On to Kopchak. Kopchak looking to pass the ball out, but well there from Garside and Leroya. Wildy on to Moores. Moores out the back to Ford. Ford brings it short to Hardcastle. Hardcastle met by some solid Panthers defence there, pushing him back as well. They're setting up left of the Rovers as Cuthbertson short of Moores. Junior Moores gets the ball out, but Wilder knocks it on. There's another look on there, and a great response in defence there.
That's it. We see Bobby Fairbank warming up here, just about to come on as well. Hopefully he can make a good impact here.
He usually does off the bench, does Fairbank. As the South Stand show their appreciation for that defensive effort there. How much of a lift does it give with that South Stand being so loud on a defensive set like that?
Mate, especially when they're behind you, it's like that extra player. Mate, when you're down there, it just gives you goosebumps when you're down there thinking about it. So, mate, the boys will lift here, and I'm sure we'll go good here.
As James Saltonstall brings the ball out, does well. As the Rovers try to spoil the play of the ball, as Matty G goes by himself and makes yards. Looked to be offside there to the Featherstone, but nothing given.
They're all offside.
As the fans in the East Stand calling for offside, I don't blame them. Very keen in their defensive effort here of Fev. As Moore brings on to Murray, trying to work out these big Rovers forwards in the middle. As Leroya comes off Bobby Fairbank. Keys thought about the kick, bands it on to Worthington. Into Rovers territory. Here's Keys on the last. Puts it high towards Craig Hall. No pressure on him, but it's a decent chase from Fax. Looking to pen him in his own 10 metres. And there's the impact there from Bob Fairbank. Straight into the action as Titus Guaze comes on for Will Calcott as well. Great response there from the Panthers as Tom Lynham hit hard there by Matty G and Guaze. Here's Senlefeo, met again by Chi and Guaze. Panthers trying to restrict the Rovers meters here as Luke Briscoe comes in, trying to help out his forwards. Still going up towards halfway as Wilder onto Cuthbertson. Get a bit of roll on, compulsive offload, and there's room here for Wilder to strike, but it's a great tackle there by Garside. The offloads are killing this Halifax defence sometimes. As Riley Jacks, little dink over the top, onto Jouffre. Jouffre does well, does really well. Woodburn always in a bit of no man's land there, but Jouffre well covered there.
Woody had to cover again in A, you saw there in the defensive set. So he done well to get a hand to it, and Louis just to be there as well.
Here's Saltonstall looking for broken field in that middle. These big Featherstone forwards getting a bit tired now. Saltonstall looking to capitalise. Here's McComb trying to step through. Met by Moores and Wildy onto the 30 metre line. Here's Moore onto Fairbank. First run of the ball there from Bobby. Oh, tip tackle there. Now, is this going to be a card here? Or is he going to show leniency here, Kendall?
The South Stand call for it.
Yeah.
They want a yellow.
Now, as you've seen most of the season, those are yellows, but we saw Monday night, they're showing a bit of leniency towards these tip tackles. I don't agree with it, but I think that's what it's going to be.
I think he's lucky to get away with that.
Yeah. And there's two Rovers substitutes coming on, two key men, Nancy Lockwood and Connor Jones. James Lockwood, sorry, and Connor Jones. Connor Jones especially, a danger man for Fev. A short ball there to Murray as the Fax start the set 30 metres out from the Fev line. Still trying to slowly play the ball down as Fairbank goes himself this time. Makes some good yards and 20 metre out centre field. Moore goes left to Keys. Keys short to Kavanagh. Met by three defenders. Good yards here from the Panthers. Quick play the ball as Keys has options, goes across the line, short to Murray. Looked to be the wrong option there, should have gone out the back. Here's Jouffre brings in Garside on the angle. Trying to spy a gap, but well closed down there by Cuthbertson.
I see the same thing from Keys here again. Oh, he's gone up.
Last tackle, they go blind this time to the Panthers. Jouffre grubbers it through and he's going to be back to one. Sure, that was played at. He's not giving it. He's still the last. Good Bernal. Tries to go it through behind. Might be in a bit of a launch in there. Might be better with a chip over, but as it is, the trap the Rovers defenders. Rovers the attack. Less than 5 out.
Line speed.
As G leads that Panther defence, trying to keep him in there.
So hard to get down, isn't he?
Yeah.
Big unit.
Probably the best nickname in rugby league, the Flying Pig. Tom Lynham. As Joey Leilua. As Joey Leilua makes yards for the Rovers. And here's Briscoe. The back three, the three-quarter line helping the forwards out. Struggling to put these guys down to facts. Nice. And that's offside. And you can see Kendall telling them to stay on side, but they didn't listen. And he's calling over Brandon Moore. Now, rightly or wrongly, whatever you think, if the referee's telling you to stay on side, you've got to listen in. It's a poor option there. As Craig Hall brings the Rovers in towards the Fax 20. Start stand not liking that. Never Joey Leilua. Full tap here for the Rovers. Hands on to Ford. On to Lockwood. 15 metres out, centre field here for the Rovers. On to Cuthbertson. Brings Moores on the angle. Shakes off Wood Bernal, shakes off another, still going Moores. They're struggling to get to grips with him. Brings him down, less than 5 out. As Jones hands off to Jacks. Jacks short, Senna Lefeo. Well wrapped up there by Jouffre. And G, but he's still going Senna Lefeo. Jouffre's got that ball wrapped up well. And there'll be a Featherstone play the ball 10 metres out. And again, warning signs here from this Rovers attack. As the fans in that south stand trying to rally behind this defensive effort. Halifax 12, Featherstone 18, less than 10 to go here. As Jack's on to Cuthbertson, brings on Looker on the angle, great tackle there by Titus Guaze. Here's Jones on to Cuthbertson, on to Ford, options here, brings on Leilua out the back. Can he get over Leilua? He is, he's managed to twist his way over. And that's yet another soft try for Featherstone here. 32 minutes gone, and it's the big man Joey Leilua who gets over the try line, twists his way over to give Featherstone a 22-12 lead with a kick to come.
You see Cuthbertson doing a lot of ball playing as a lock front rower, so just gives an early ball to Ford. And then Joey Leilua, too big, too strong.
Yeah, twists his way over. When he gets the ball less than 5 out, it's going to be a tough job to stop him, and that NRL experience doing him well. And after a bit of a period of arm wrestle there, Featherstone have finally got over. But again, 22-12, not necessarily the worst result in the world after Featherstone having a bit of dominance there, but can Halifax strike back before half time here? We don't want the score to get too far out. As Craig Hall lines up to try and maintain his 100% ratio with the boot this afternoon. He's kicked them from all over so far. As he strikes. And the touch judges signal, but the South Stand apoplectic with rage there. Well, the touch judges are right underneath it. They've called it. Boos coming from the South Stand there, but as it is, it's Halifax 12, Featherstone 24. With just over 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Keys kicks off. On to Ford. And it's Lockwood taking up. Met well there by Dan Murray. As the Panthers look to attack through their defence. On to Cuthbertson. No chance for an offload. This time from Cuthbertson. But he manages to stay on his feet for a relatively quick play of the ball. Lockwood again bands off to Hardcastle. This Panthers defence struggling to get him down at times. Trying to restrict the yardage coming out here. As Moores out the back to Jax. Jax on to St. Lefeo. Well met by G, helped out by Jouffre. And Garside there. Lefeo looking for a penalty, nothing given as Cuthbertson runs it in, well wrapped up there by G. Last tackle here for Fev. Decent offensive set so far here as Jouffre puts pressure on Jax. Straight down Woodburn Hall's throat, taken well. Woodburn Hall has to counter-attack, but it's a great tackle there by Connor Jones. And the Panthers will start just outside their own 10 metres. Here's McComb. Trying to take some pressure off these forwards who have worked hard so far this first half. On to Fairbank. This East Stand crying out for offside penalty here from Kendall. Nothing given.
Push on the ball. I think there's a bit one out at the moment.
Here's Worthington. Targets Ford in defence, but Ford up to the challenge. Pulls in now. Just over the 40-metre line. Here's Keys. On to Jouffre. Jouffre. One ball out to G. G on the Saltonstall. Saltonstall got a bit of broken field here. Saltonstall kicks through. On he comes. Bit of football skills there, but Craig Hall gets the right bounce to the ball there. That was an opportunity there for the Panthers, but Craig Hall just shows why he's the reigning Championship Player of the Year there. But opportunities there if we spread it early there. There's Lynham.
He did well to get down that sideline. Just put a metre too long on that chip. Good option there.
As Guaze manages to put Lynham down. Jones spies the mark, is out of place, but well done by Guaze there. Well Marshall there. Held out by G and Garside. As the Rovers on halfway. Here's Briscoe, short to Lockwood. Lockwood well wrapped up there by Fairbank. Sorry, Kavanagh and Murray. Here's Ford on the 40, puts it high.
Plenty of time.
Good as a pass there to Woodburn Hall, hands it off to McComb. But he's met by a wall of Featherstone defence. Nothing fancy there from Fev. They don't need to force anything as Saltonstall tries to make yards upfield here for Fax. Slowness play the ball down. And Featherstone looks to be offside there, but nothing given from Kendall as Guaze struggles to make yards in centre field. Slowing to play the ball down well as well. Featherstone. Murray looks on it off, but dummies well. Still not at their own 40-metre line yet. Here's Moore. Woodburn all short. Tries to break through, but well held on there by Lockwood. Last tackle here. Bit of a sloppy pass from Moore, a dummy half, as Keys stabs it towards the corner, trying to trap Craig Hall in. Great chase from the Panthers, and the Rovers will start 10 metres out. Here's Briscoe. Met by Moore, but again, making good yards out of territory here, the Rovers. Ford, wide to Jax, hands on to Lynham. Well met by G. Lynham trying to get his arm free for the offload, but again, well wrapped up by G. Cuthbertson on to Lockwood. Guaze getting through a lot of work so far in defence here. As Jones on to Moores. Moores tries to brush Fairbank off, but he's eventually helped out by Kavanagh and Worthington. Last tackle here for the Rovers. Ford goes on, grubbers it towards the touchline. Featherstone calling for the penalty, but not given here, as McComb will look to counter-attack, but again, this wall of Featherstone defence up to the task. Strangling the life out of this Panthers defence. As Saltonstall juggles, but spies a gap. Trying to get on this front foot, but Cuthbertson out holding on there. Fax fans calling for a penalty, either for offside or messing around to play the ball. But Kendall not giving anything so far. As Moore finds Gwazi. He has now. The pressure eventually tells, and this East stand. I think that was a homer penalty there.
He's one last push, got about a minute 20 left on the clock.
As the rain comes down here at the Shay. Matty
Quick
G.
try before half time, mate, that'll do us.
Definitely. Here's Gwazi. Gwazi onto Keys. Keys. Woodburn Hall. A bit lateral here from the Panthers. As Worthington still going. Struggling to put him down. A minute to go here. Here's Keys. Running across the field. Onto Brandon Moore. Brandon Moore onto Jufrey. Jufrey back inside to Woodburn Hall, but well seen. Telegraphed well there by Senna-Lefeo. Was quick play the ball there by Woodburn Hall. Here's Gwazi. Gwazi. Trying to make yards. Still going Gwazi. Can he get his arm free?
Bud's going to have a look here.
Play the ball. Here's Brandon Moore. Brandon Moore's over. He's giving the penalty the other way. And the tactic that worked against Bradford earlier on in the season hasn't worked now. As Brandon Moore just tried to dive through the legs of Titus Gwazi. But Chris Kendall was up to the task. And it's probably the right decision there. And it's the Rovers who'll try and get something out of this last 10 seconds or so of play. As Broadbent taps, looking for the man, but no one there.
Yeah, that'll be last
Met by Matty G. As the hooter goes. With a chorus of boos from the south stand and the east. I'm probably directing more towards Kendall rather than the Fax players. But it's a half-time score. The very intriguing first half here is Halifax 12, Featherstone 24. And welcome back to the second half here at a now sun-drenched Shay Stadium. The Round 27 Betfred Championship. Last regular game, home regular game of the season for the Panthers. And find themselves behind 24 points to 12 against a pretty ruthless Featherstone side. Tries from Woodburn Hall and Ben Kavanagh are keeping the Panthers in touch. But the Featherstone Rovers side tries from Junior Moores, Jack Broadbent, Tom Lynham and Joel Lua. Bring them to 24-12 out. Game still on. And Lachlan, what do you reckon Simon Grixby saying in the sheds at half time?
Yeah, mate, it's a bit of an arm wrestle at the moment, isn't it? So, mate, we just need to, I think, complete higher. And you notice in the first half, before they scored, they give a penalty away. So our penalties are cost us at the moment. So if we can fix them errors, I think we'll find our way back into the game.
Easier said than done against this side, but should be pretty easy tactics to follow. As Broadbent takes it up for the Rovers, receiving the kickoff from Joe Keys. Here's Junior Moores. A lot of these passes are flat borderline forward, but nothing given so far by Chris Kendall or his touch judges. As Jax finds Moores once again. Met well there by Fairbank. Put down right on halfway. As the Rovers go blind. Jax onto Broadbent. Broadbent tries to push off Jufrey. Nearly does, but he's helped out well by Matty G and Garside. Last tackle for Fev here. As Jax goes towards that corner. Well taken by Woodburn Hall. But trapped in that corner there well by Hall. And Broadbent and Lynham, sorry.
Short side.
As he try and go through the blind side. Stole a few yards there. Did Saltonstall.
Looks like a small 10 from here. Hopefully we can get a quick penalty here in the next couple of tackles. Otherwise a good finish to the set.
They certainly do look very quick out the blocks. This Featherstone defence as Garside tries to get Halifax out their own 20. And he succeeds just. Great ball there. Well, met by a rough tackle there by
Great nudge. Oh, it's gone straight
it's a poor kick straight down Briscoe's throat. And he brushes off Broadbent, spins out of the tackle from Kavanagh and Worthington. They just haven't really got to grips from Briscoe so far yet of Halifax.
Give a penalty for that. Almost got a face full of dirt.
Yeah. Here's Hardcastle. making good yards from dummy half already inside the Fax 40. Here's Leilua. Managed to get the ball out, back to Lockwood. Finds Moore and Kavanagh in defence. Just outside the Fax 20 metre area. That's a knock on, surely it is. He's dropped that cold as Lockwood. And that's a relieving mistake here for the Panthers. An opportunity missed from the Rovers.
That might be that bit of luck that we need, mate. Hopefully we can get a good set along here and finish in the corner and get us competing again.
Yeah, again, you see them give them both ways, don't you? There were arms in that ruck, but it's one of those where the ball carrier just got to take responsibility of the ball, hasn't he?
Nah, he's clean dropped that, hasn't he?
We'll take it. So Panthers scrum, 25 metres out. Moore finds Worthington running hard. Gets it just shy at a 30. There's Moore on to Keys. Brings up Murray on a short ball, but met well by Senlefeo, helped out by Moores. On the 40. Here's Guaze winding up. Takes it well as Guaze. On to halfway. Quick play of the ball. Brandon Moore finds Lockwood offside. And it's 6 again. And finally Halifax get a 6 again. Great play there by, first of all, Titus Guaze for the quick play of the ball, but then from Brandon Moore running at those not square defenders. And it's Jacob Fairbank. Takes it into the Rovers 30 metre area. Here's Keys. Out the back to Woodburn Hall. Short to Worthington. Hospital ball there. And Leilua forces him into the turf. Here's McComb. As a south stand tries to rally the troops. Quick play of the ball. Here's Moore. On to Keys. Keys on to Jufrey. Out the back to Woodburn Hall. There's many here for Woodburn Hall, but well tackled there by the Rovers defence. Last tackle here for the Panthers.
Go for crossfield.
Straight to Jufrey. Jufrey drops the ball. Bit of a drooping pass there from Matty G. And what looked like a promising position there ends up with the Featherstone Rovers with the ball just past the 20 metre line. Those are the areas we've really got to capitalise on. Here's Lynham. Bringing the ball out, but well met by Panthers defence. Finally getting down to ground. As the Rovers fancy that short side. But it's well tackled there by G. But the Rovers through Broadbent already in Fax territory, and they go blind again through Jacks. Pushing G off on the floor. And the Rovers making ground with ease here. Here's Jacks on to Lockwood. Well met there by Guaze and Murray. Last tackle here for Fev. And they go to that left-hand side again. Jacks just dinks it over. Well taken by Woodburn Hall. Rose to take it well. But Featherstone with a 80-90 metre set. And it's the worst.
doing the hard work off the back line again.
Worst possible area to take the ball out, isn't it?
I'd like to see Salty link up. They're in tight, which he does.
Here's Saltonstall to McComb. McComb steals a few more yards here. Trying to get a quick play of the ball, and he does. Here's Saltonstall, was crying for the ball before. Gets an offload out. This is better from the Panthers. Here's McComb trying to step inside the gap, but the door was closed by Junior Moores. Here's Moore on to Guaze. Guaze
40-20.
20 yards here. Last tackle here is Keys. Will try and get Halifax out of danger. Does well, but carried up by Hall.
Yeah,
but he's met by Brandon Moore.
Line speed again.
Great chase there from the Panthers. Moore and Murray, 9 and 10, getting upfield. So the Rovers will start just outside the 10 metre area. As Lynham met by G, helped out by Garside and Jufrey. Gets put down just shy of the 20 metre line. Here's Briscoe. Hands it off to Eze. Fresh onto the field. Jones onto Ford. Ford brings on Lockwood on the angle. Met hard by Fairbank. Helped out by Worthington and Moore. Pulls him down on the 40 metre line. Jones finds Eze again. Tries to dummy, gets his arm free onto Jones. Brushes off Fairbank. And Featherstone have got many here. Jones looking to go himself. passes it out to Broadbent.
Great
But
tackle.
great cover defence from
Woody.
the Panthers. That's fantastic there by Woodburn Hall and Saltonstall. And what looked like danger there for the Panthers who fed attack. Brilliant defence there on that right edge.
We're starting to get a little bit loose in the middle. I don't know if we're too wide, but missing those viral tackles. But Louis and Woody did well to hold off and put him into touch there.
Yeah, closed down the angle well, did Jufrey, and then Woodburn Hall came to finish him off. But warning signs again for the defence. They're targeting that middle. Fresh bodies on with Eze down that middle, and got to stop these offloads as the Panthers make a double change. As Kyle Wood and Will Calcott come on for Brandon Moore and Dan Murray. And it'll be Gwaze that'll start off this set.
I think Woody will try and get it quick here. Tell the boys to get down, get quick. Woody will start jumping out of dummy half. Try to find a lazy defender at A or at marker.
Yeah, Wood thrives on those quick play of the balls. We've got to give it him. And he finds Fairbank. Fairbank met by 3 Rovers defenders. Finds his elbows and knees well as Fairbank, but it's still a slow play of the ball as Wood finds Keys on the short side, brings on Kavanagh, but well met by Leilua and Hardcastle. Quick play of the ball. Is going to be a penalty there or a changeover. There's tried to rush to play the ball to Kavanagh, but you just can't do that anymore. You've got to regain your feet. And again, what looked like a bit of a promising set from the Panthers ends with a poor mistake. So the Fev will start to set off in Halifax territory as Eze met hard there by Fairbank and Murray. Fairbank and Wood, sorry. Here's Moores, on to Jacks. Jacks out the back to Hall. Hall, here's Broadbent. Brushes off Jufrey, but in comes G in Garside to finish off the play. Hall calling for a penalty, nothing given. As Jacks send it on to Lockwood, centre field. Put down by Fairbank and Wood. Options left and right here for the Rovers. They go left through Jacks. Jacks out the back to Hall. Hall grubbers it through, but well taken there by Woodburn Hall. Perfect position out the back there from Woodburn Hall.
You see they keep going down this left-hand side straight at where Matty G's either at 2-man or 3-man.
Yeah, they fancy it.
We see a quick offload there. That's their game plan at the moment. Rundle's gone off, so you can see that right edge get absolutely peppered. So this left edge, I think, needs to come in and do plenty of work. As you see Matty G take another hit up again after defending so much. Hopefully we can get our outside backs in the game more and take a bit of pressure off.
Here's Keys. Keys, dummy size the gap. Bourne, he'll have got the ball away to Kavanagh. But it's Connor Jones who wraps him up as Wood jumps out of dummy half. Trying to spy some retreating defenders. Finds halfway. It's last tackle already here for the Panthers. As Woodburn, it's the Keys. Keys goes straight to Briscoe, controlling his foot, and gets the ball, and Featherstone will start to set off 35 metres out from their own line. Here's Leilua winding up, but well met there by Gwaze and Kavanagh. Finished off downstairs by Fairbank. Here's Jacks on to Lynham, running straight at Matty G, like he said, Lachlan.
Again, 3-man, caught it again.
Here's Lockwood finds Ford, wide to Moores, great tackle there by Worthington, and they're pushing back. Great defence there from Worthington, finished off by Fairbank.
Leilua down.
As Leilua stays down after that challenge. Here's Eze, well tackled there by Calcott. And it's last tackle here for the Rovers. As he goes to that left hand side once more, Jacks puts it high towards the corner. Saltonstall takes it well. They were fairly pleased that defensive set. Well, the Panthers as they go wide to Woodburn Hall in the centre field. Here's McComb trying to spy some lazy defenders in the middle.
Will come around again on the left.
As Leilua joins the defensive line but can barely walk. Trying to get involved, but I don't think he's long for staying on there as Leilua. As Wood goes blind, here's McComb. Tries to target the injured man, but Ford gets to him first. As there's a lot of messing around this play of the ball. Halifax losing the way somewhere. Oh, as Leilua. Bit of a shoulder elbow to the face of Gwaze. That didn't look good at all. Kyle Wood kicks it over the top, but
That's another
well
point
claimed
in
by
the set.
Briscoe.
The last 3 kicks haven't found their 20 line of theirs. They keep catch on the 30. It's probably what's costing us at the moment.
As Featherstone try to counter-attack through line, I'm still going. And Featherstone start the set just shy of the halfway. And it's Feather who are winning the territory battle so far this second half. 13 minutes gone, it's still Halifax 12, Featherstone 24. No score yet this second half. As Briscoe comes in centre field. Put down by Guazi and Wood. Here's Jones, short to Eze. Eze lines up, sorry, that's Springer. Springer back onto the field. Here's Jones, jumps out of dummy half, onto Hall, on Senna Lefeo. Senna Lefeo brushes off the Panthers defenders, but they do well to come back. As Leilua still out of action here. Here it goes to Jax. Jax kicks towards the posts. And it's a try there. Oh no, it isn't. It's a penalty for Halifax for offside. And that is a let-off.
Here's our chance to get some field possession, get us back in the game. Good touch finder by Kesey.
Now, just like Featherstone are targeting Matty G in defence, surely we've got to target Leilua, because he's on one leg here, is Leilua. He's got his ankle really heavily strapped up and he can barely walk, let alone run. But as it is, the Panthers go centre field through Guazi.
Quick play the ball. Oh,
Tries to.
penalty.
And Kendall's letting a lot go this play the ball. Here's Garside. And the Panthers already in Rovers territory after 2 tackles. They're slowing this play the ball down well, but Kendall, nothing given. I'm sure if it's a Super League game, they'd have given something. Here's Guazi. Guazi makes a break upfield. In centre field, there's no one with him. Put down there by Jones. Now there's options left here for the Panthers. As Keys shakes off the on-rushing all, goes right to Worthington. Worthington looking for his 100th career try here. But put down there by Briscoe and Ford. Here's McComb from dummy half. Is that McComb? Brings on Calcott short. Calcott, can he get over? Looking twist over, but nothing there.
Bobby under the post. Oh,
Last tackle here for Fax. Wood finds Keys. There's many here for Panthers. Here's Garside. Garside goes over, and it's a try. The first try of the second half for the Panthers, and it's Matty Garside. And the all-important first try of this second half, after great work by the Panthers left and right, goes to Matt Garside. And how important is that first try at Lachlan?
Oh, very important, mate. You see it started from a quick couple of shifts, quick play the ball. Titus got down quick, got up, played the ball. Come back to the right edge, Louis, easy ball, straight to Gas. Great try.
And the South stand here, definitely their appreciation there.
And now the Fayo's down. Struggling as well, he's up now.
After quarter of an hour of this second half, it's Fax that strike first. And it's 24 points to 16 to Featherstone with a kick to come.
Straight back in that arm wrestle.
Yeah.
Held him out for the last 15 minutes. Had all the ball down our end. It's finally good to get up there and get 4 points on the board. As you can hear, the South stand's come alive.
Yes. It's great to hear. We need to create that cauldron. Featherstone walking wounded a little bit. Leilua's on one leg. Senna Lefeo doesn't look great. He's getting treatment behind those posts. As Keys looks to turn 4-6 from Matt Garside's 3rd try of the season. Keys lining up. Strikes it. But he's pulled it badly there as Keys. You don't see him striking like that too often. So the score remains after just over quarter of an hour of the second half. Halifax Panthers 16, Featherstone Rovers 24, and game very much back on, Lachlan.
Yes, it is. Big another 5 minutes here. Like I said earlier in the last half, we need to complete this set, mate. It's massive.
We seem to have come out and thrown the ball about a little bit more, and it was that great ball find with Grazi in the middle which really set this off.
Yeah, as long as we can shift this ball a bit more, I think you'll see us play a bit more, and you never know, we can turn this game around.
Here's Grazi winding up again.
Great hit up.
Doing really well there. Attracting 3 men in. Centre field. Here's Leroy fresh onto the field. On for Bobby Fairbank.
Quick one.
And it's a Panther who seem lots of energy here as Kavanagh goes on this left edge. Targeting Leilua there. Another quick play of the ball. Here's Keys. Goes himself. Spots an offside defender there. Here's another quick play of the ball. It is. Here's Kyle Wood. Scheming across the field. Here's Jouffre. Jouffre brings on Garside short, but it's well put down there by Senlefeo. Last tackle here. They go blind to Jouffre. Jouffre puts it high for Saltonstall to chase. Hall takes it easy. Steps out the challenge. And here's Hall. Oh, Kyle Wood. Kyle Wood takes him well. As Matty G finished it off, calls of a knock on, but nothing given. As Lynham tries it in. And Featherstone looking a little bit tired at the moment. Here's Gadwin Springer trying to get a bit of energy back in there. But he's well met by Guaze and Calcott. But still making really good yards. Here's Jones from Acton half. Brings on Lockwood. Lockwood still going. 3 men on him. Not called held yet. As Jones finds Ford. Ford grubbers it through behind, but well read by McComb. Really well done by McComb there. Hands on to Woodburn Hall. Trying to spy a gap here. Woodburn Hall. Good defensive set there from the Panthers, I feel. As Jouffre jumps out of dummy half. Finds Saltonstall.
Need our back three again. Matty G coming on as a centre again. Here he goes.
Man of many positions. Here he is. One of those markers made some good ground there. And more messing around this play of the ball. Here's Keys. Keys going across pitch. Finds Jouffre. Jouffre short to Kavanagh. Probably should have gone out the back, but Kavanagh makes good yards there. Still not out of territory for the Panthers as Guaze goes up the middle of the field, does well. Makes really good yards there, Guaze. Really putting this middle under pressure as Wood finds Jouffre. Jouffre hits Senlefeo. Jouffre tries to pick it up again, but it's Featherstone who dive on it. And a bit of a lucky escape there for Fev, but Panthers certainly come out the second half looking the livelier two sides. As Lynham takes it in. Just shy of halfway. Here's Springer. Springer finds his compatriot Leroy, but puts him down. Finished off by G. Slow play of the ball. Here's Kopchak back on the field. Finds Ford. Ford. Out to Leilua. Leilua trying to run through. Gets over the top, but well put down by Keys and Worthington. Briscoe jumps out of dummy half. Steps and finds Woodward. Breaks out the tackle there. Flicks out the back to Hall. Hall to Ford. Ford out to Leilua. Leilua tries to get Sam McComb. Tries to get him out. Not fooling for the dummy there. Danger here for the Panther defence. Here's Ford. Ford out to Hall. Hall broken field out to Briscoe. Briscoe out to Leilua. Grubbers it through. It's a knock on from Woodburn Hall. And it's another set on the Panthers line here for the Rovers. Danger signs, but the Panthers just about deal with it. As those away fans behind the post showed their appreciation for that attack. Leilua's on his last legs here. He don't look like he can move well, but he did well in that last attack. So it'll be a Featherstone scrum, 10 yards out.
By the looks of it, I think they're going to go left here. Leilua doesn't want the ball at all on the right. He's struggling. You never know, they might swing late. No, they're definitely going left.
Yeah, Broadbent making late movements. Here's Hall. Hall out the back to Broadbent. Broadbent steps through. Great defence there. Great defence there from the Panthers. Last ditch from Garside of Woodburn Hall. Let's find Kopchak. Here's Jones. Jones. Good tackle again there from Garside. The Rovers less than 5 out. Senlefeo pops it out wide into the corner. And the Rovers score. Oh no, he's not. He's given a penalty already. Well, a little bit of luck there for the Halifax Panthers. Could there be an advantage there? Chris Kendall says no. I'm not too sure why he gave the penalty, but we'll take it rather than the 6 points. But is it just delaying the inevitable here? As Jones hands on to Springer. Sorry, Eze. Panthers doing the best, slowest play the ball down. Here's Kopchak. Wood rushing out, meets him well. Helped out by Calcott. Moved off the mark there, surely did Fev. Here's Leilua. Hands off to Briscoe. Briscoe, great defence there from Zach McComb. Brilliant defence there from Zach McComb. And he loves it. Great defence there. And the Panthers this game, that's a really good test there for defence.
Grego did well to hold off Leilua, dangerous near the line, and good offload to Briscoe, but Zach, too good, mate. Great tackle.
Body on the line there from McComb and did well. Here's Saltonstall trying to make some yards out. I can't remember the last time we were in Featherstone's half. At the moment here is G, spins out the tackle, does well. Makes a 30. As Wood finds Jufrey across the pitch, brings on Leroy on the angle. But again, this Featherstone defence up to the task. Wood onto Keys. Out the back to Jufrey goes wide to McComb. Steps inside well as McComb throws the ball out. Halifax playing a bit of hot potato at the moment. Woodburn Hall trying to spy a gap in centre field. Gives it out to Garside, onto Wood. Here's G stepping inside. Onto Garside. Bit lateral here from the Panthers. But good hands as Calcott goes a bit more direct. Met by Springer, but it does well.
Need a good finish to the set here. Kick it high.
Here's Keys.
Yes, Keys.
Puts it high, pretty much centre field. As Briscoe knocks it on. Briscoe knocks it on there.
What's he giving here?
He's surveying his options here as Kendall. He's getting some input from the touch judges. He's taking his time. And he's getting offside. Now, I don't know about that.
That's not offside for me.
Yeah. I really don't know how he's got that decision, but you just knew it when he didn't give anything at the start. You just knew you were going to give something there.
Had to find something.
Yeah. And rather than the Panthers deep in Featherstone territory, yet again.
Hanging on for dear life at the moment. Defended so much in the last 5-10 minutes. Still 15 minutes to go, plenty of time to score points, but we just need to hold out this set again.
Yeah, a bit of composure and patience here from the Panthers. As Kopchak put down by 3 Panthers defenders. On to Springer. Springer attracts 3 Panthers men, but put down well as it chews up the turf with his feet. Jones goes that blind side, but well met by Garside. Helped out by GM Leroy. As the Rovers yet again looking to threaten. Here's Eze, met by Guaze. Tries to throw Guaze off, but stuck to his task there, did Guaze. Done really well. Jones on to Hall. Hall to Moores. Moores runs at Keys, but Keys helped out by Worthington and Kavanagh. And Calcott there. Last tackle here for the Rovers. Hall looks to pass but doesn't. Here's Ford. Ford goes wide. Taken by Saltonstall. Looks to be a knock on there. But I think he's given a first knock on for Featherstone.
Had a bit of luck go our way there. Wouldn't say luck, it was a knock on.
I must admit, from first look, he did look Saltonstall knocked that on, but again, we'll take it. But it seems that Featherstone are getting all the decisions in the right area of the field, and we were not. Let's hope it evens itself out. As it is Saltonstall, he'll take the ball out. Does well to find past the 20-metre line here as Woodburn Hall brings on McComb. McComb tries to stay through the gap, but well tackled there by Kopchak. Fairly quick play of the ball here as Wood tries to find lazy markers. Sure, they're not square there, but nothing given. Managed to slow the ball, play the ball down as well. Here's Calcott. Going direct. The Panthers looking to wear these markers out. As Calcott refuses to go down. Good play the ball. Wood goes wide to Keys. Keys out to Jufre. Jufre onto Garside. Garside trying to break through. Another quick play the ball here for the Panthers. Here's Jufre. Jufre chips wide. Trying to find McComb, but finds Briscoe. But it's great defence there from Worthington and McComb. Much better set there from Halifax. And finally we get a bit of territory as Leilua bounces off Guaze, but undeterred, sticks to him. Here's Hall onto Lynham. Lynham attracts 3 defenders, stays on his feet, but Wood tries to put his ex-teammate on, but he managed to get the ball out, but it was held already. Jones goes left to Broadbent. I think every time Broadbent's got the ball in the second half, he's run straight at Matty G.
Matty G's made some tackles today, done some hit-ups.
Here's Moores. Dummies to Eze, but great offload there to Wildy. Wildy trying to get inside, but Greg Worthington pulls him down. Great defence there.
Much better defensive set. Only got 30 metres on that one.
Yeah, they've not even got a row and a half there as Worthington looked to be a late hit. But nothing given as Woodburn all looks to counter-attack.
Go Woody.
Finds some gap there. I think Pack's got away with one there, but we'll take that. As Saltonstall tries, bushes off Springer as Calcott comes on. Brandon Moore comes on. Here's Brian Wood. Oh, what a shot. What a shot there from Gadwin Springer on the little man.
Woody got up, played the ball, he's all right.
Yeah. Here's Guaze as Fairbank comes back on the pitch. Moore and Fairbank
directing him around to the right.
On for Calcott and Garside.
Back on the inside.
Here's Keys, dummies. Saw Hall shooting out the line there. Last tackle here, 10 metres out, centre field. And a penalty in good territory. No chance of going for 2 here, Lackman, eh?
No, we need to try, don't we? So
need to spend some time here. I don't think we've spent any time here since we scored. Good quarter of an hour, we've not had any time here. Just over 10 minutes to go here as Jufre finds Loroya.
Oh, straight over the top of him.
Jufre out to Moore. Finds Guaze. Guaze trying to shake off Wildy. He does. Gets his arm out, gets the Wood. Wood. Here's Fairbank. Fairbank. Rode on by the south stand. Brought out less than 5 out. Wood waiting a dummy half. Here's Jufre. Finds Leroy. Great hands there to Upper and all. Grubbers it. Back to one, surely. No, he's not. Don't know how he's not got a. And that's a penalty again. Now, sure, that's a professional foul in my eyes, but nothing given there from Kendall.
That's 2 penalties. You think another one on the line has to be a yellow card.
Yeah. Will it follow the old laddies penalty try here for the Panthers as Guaze done really well since come on. Guaze in the thick of it.
Bobby cutting under.
Here's Keys. Keys brings on Cameron on the angle. Tries to brush off Kopchak, but put down there. Finds elbows and knees there. Can he get a quick play of the ball? He can't. As Wood finds Fairbank. Fairbank dummies. Pushes off there. Oh, that's a great tackle there by Eze. Had to be there as Fairbank was going to stretch over. And it's a 6 again for Thax. Here's Jufre. Jufre out the back to Woodburn-Hall. Woodburn-Hall short to G. But G tackle there by Broadbent. This Featherstone defence is really being tested as Jufre tries to dummy by his compatriot Springer. Was put down less than 10 out. Here's Wood. They're going to give another penalty there, but it's just a reset play of the ball. As Wood finds Moore. Lost a bit of momentum there, the Panthers. Here's Worthington. Don't think that was met for him. And slightly, the Panthers here have lost their way a little bit. As McComb jumps to the dummy half, finds Keys. Keys finds Fairbank short. How much longer can this Fev defence hold out? As Wood goes by himself. Dummies, can he get over? No. As Wildy manages to hold on alongside Kopchak. Last tackle here for Fev. As Moore onto Keys. Keys to Leroya. Leroya, that's the wrong option surely. And Fev hold out. And Jack Broadbent, among others, rally the troops there. And is that an opportunity gone there to really get back into this game for the Panthers?
That is a big hit. 8 minutes to go. I think we've still got a chance here, but I think those two penalties and that 1-6 again, mate. At third 6 again, there's got to be something done about that. So either way,
that's the negative bit about that rule. Normally, if it had been 3 years ago, 3 straight penalties, and you'd be looking at a sin bin. But as it is, it just plays on. Surely got to have retrospective action against that sort of thing. But as it is, it's the Rovers through Briscoe trying to bring through here, and it looks to be offside here. The Panthers. I think he's been lenient there. Is Kendall?
Offload again.
There's a great offload there, and the Rovers do line him, trying to counter attack. And yet again, G's been put under a lot of pressure defensively. Here's Wildy, finds Moores. Good hit there by Fairbank, finished off by G again. I think he's fallen awkwardly here. That doesn't look good. Looks a bit of an awkward fall there. Straight away, the Featherstone players were calling for the physios.
Not a bad crowd, 2,400 people here.
Yeah. Last home game of the season before the playoffs. Let's hope it's a good attendance next week in the playoff game. To score the goal, it'll be York, who Faxo play at home next week. Well, I have a little bit of breaking play. Do you have any preference on who you'd rather play next week, Barrow or York, or you just will take on whoever?
Yeah, at this stage, mate, we'll take on whoever's up for a challenge. Mate, it's either way, it's going to be a good game. We've got a home crowd, so mate, these Fev boys are going to enjoy a week off. So will Lee, but
and that's a loose pass from Cuthbertson, and Kopchak puts it down, and that's a great defensive win for the Panthers. That's all round there from the pressure put on.
Starting to get a stage, do or die now.
Yeah.
Need to get down this end and score.
Yeah, you feel we've got to score sooner rather than later if we're going to come away with a victory. Just under 7 minutes to go here. Halifax 16, Featherstone 24. And will there be a set play from the scrum? There's certainly lots of chat as Wood goes to Jufre finds G out the front. Fax going conservative, looking just to make yards. As all these Featherstone players are offside, surely. But Kendall yet again not giving anything. As Saltonstall gets to go play the ball. Here's Brandon Moore, brings on Fairbank on the angle. Met hard by Kopchak, but Bobby just shakes it off. 25 out the Panthers. They'll go left with Keys. Out the back to Jufre finds Worthington Shaw, but it's a great tackle there by Ford. Forcing Worthington to spill the ball, and it's Leilua who'll try and counter-attack from deep here. Opportunity missed there for Fax. As Cuthbertson runs out, met by 2 Panthers defenders. Just over 5 minutes to go here at the Shay. As Springer with a springy step. Today. Yeah.
The game plan at the moment seems to be Lyon and Springer, at least to carry a set, making a lot of metres.
Here's Ford, dummies. Tries to go himself, but the door closed by Kavanagh and Fairbank.
Looking very tired.
As Wildy finds Junior Moores, manages to get the ball out to Wildy. Ford with broken field ahead of him. There's options left here for Fev. Spring it wide there as Broadbent chips it in. Great kick there, but he goes dead.
Take it and go.
7 tackles set here for the Panthers as Matty Wildy bemoans that decision. As Woodburn Hall tries to attack from deep, but Combe looks to pass by dummies, tries to make yards. Now more than ever, we need to make real yards here as Saltonstall runs across the pitch. No options there, and as you said, Lachlan, we're looking a bit tired, and he tries to get the ball out, and that's not what we wanted. Saltonstall let his heart rule his head a little bit there, got a bit too giddy, and it's instead of Halifax getting into Fev territory, it's Gadwin Springer Brings the ball 30 yards out from the Panthers line. Here's Cuthbertson. Finds Jacks. Out back to Hall. Danger signs here, but G does well. Hall running across pitch. Found by Fairbairn, but he's still going Hall. He's still going Craig Hall. Stepping through. Well tackled there by Garside and Leroy. But Feather less than 5 out here. As a goal left, it's a penalty. Now will they just go for 2 and just seal this game out? Or will they carry on?
Looks like they're going for it.
No chance of going for 2. They want the try to send those fans home happy as Cuthbertson from a standing start attracts 3 Fax defenders. Pulsing down 5 out from the line. And yet again they'll go left through Jacks. Jacks goes short.
Tackle Louis.
Great tackle there by Jouffre. Helped out by Leroy. A French sandwich on that. Fev defender there. Fev attacker there. Here's Jacks. Brings on Kopchak on the angle. Great tackle by Moore. Needs some help. Finds it with Woodburn Hall. As Fev yet again go left. Here's Jacks. Jacks out wide to Broadbent. But well tackled again by Jouffre. They're screaming for this right hand side of Fev.
Crossfield kick here.
As Jacks.
Craig, not
finds Cuthbertson. Cuthbertson finds Jacks again. Jacks to Ford. Ford. Dummies inside. That basketball style. Goes in goal. Zach McComb just sees the ball out. Does well. And yet again, 7 tackle set. Just over 2 minutes to go here for the Panthers. And if they are going to get the victory, they've got to score on this set. And Kendall stopping all momentum there. I'm not too sure why. As Saltonstall tries to break out, just gave Featherstone defence a chance to get set. As Wood finds Guaze. Guaze had a fantastic game today as Guaze.
Got through a lot of work today.
Just shy of the 40. Kyle Wood jumps out of dummy half. Goes wide to Leroy. Leroy still going.
Kevy showing a bit of his French flair. Normally it's Louis, but it's Kev today.
Here's Kyle Wood. Finds Jouffre. Jouffre goes short to Guaze. Guaze put down there by Kopchak. 40 metres out. Finds Wood. Keys. Keys out the back to Woodburn Hall. Great ball there to Worthington. Here's Zach McComb. Zach McComb. Oh, dummies and goes over. And it's a great try there by Zach McComb. And with 90 seconds to go here,
Woody's been absolutely belted.
Zach McComb scores his 11th try of the season to bring the score to Halifax.
20 to go.
20. Featherstone 24. And is there a grandstand finish here at the Shay? As Joe Keys tries to get this conversion kick quickly. I'm not too sure why he's holding this up. As Keys lines up, strikes it really well. Oh, and he's got it as well. What a kick by Joe Keys. Brings the score to Halifax Panthers 22, Featherstone 24. And what a game there. A minute to go here. Is there another twist in this tale? As with the scores elsewhere, meaning that it will be Halifax v York next weekend. As Featherstone saunter up for this kickoff. Now, what do you reckon on this play, Lachlan? Is he going to throw the ball around something special, or?
Yeah, I'd probably shift it on first play. Depends on the kick. If it's too deep, obviously, which it is too deep. Play short, goal. And then obviously you've got to go long in the next 2 plays.
Here's Guaze. Takes the ball up and met well by Cuthbertson and Kopchak. Now Featherstone just want to spoil this play of the ball going upfield here. Here's G. Got through a load of work. He's done well to say that it's been thrust upon centre there. Here's Wood. Jouffre on to Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall tried to spy a gap, but well marshalled there by Springer.
I think we'll see a chip chase here.
Just over 30 seconds to go. Keys brings Kavanagh onto the ball. Craig Hall already back, sensing any kind of chip over. Here's Keys. Keys tries to dummy and go through, but well met there by the Fev defence.
I think Louis will go for it.
Last play, possibly of the game here for Fax as Jufrey kicks inside for Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall chasing, but well taken there by the Fev man. Looks like Jack Broadbent. And surely that's the end of the game. And Storm's up to play the ball. And what a finish this game. It ends in defeat for Halifax, but what a great performance against that Fev side, with some key men out of the side, still managing to get within 2 points of a Featherstone side that's spent so much more than us. But the Halifax Panthers will finish the regular rounds of the season with a 22-24 defeat. Lachlan, final thoughts on that game?
Yeah, mate, 24-22. That's it's a close game, obviously. We're missing a few plays, they're missing a few plays. Mate, we're going to take a lot of confidence going into the next 2 games, or next game at least. Mate, hopefully we can get the win over York in the next week. But mate, we won't get too ahead of ourselves. Mate, we'll do all right, I think.
Well, that next game will be York at home in the first round of the playoffs, and if successful, it'll be a return game against this Featherstone side, and like you say, should be a lot of confidence taken from that game. But as it is, the final score here at the Shay, Halifax 22, Featherstone Rovers 24.